2. Welcome to the 2025 graduation recognition ceremony for the LEEDs School of Business. Today's program will begin shortly. And in honor of this formal occasion, please silence your cell phones now. And be considerate of other guests when taking photographs. We have professional photographers from Grad Images present, and they will be taking photos of the graduates as they come up to the stage, which you will have the opportunity to purchase. Please plan to stay for the duration of the ceremony to help celebrate and honor each of our graduates. And in the meantime, please enjoy the Boulder Brass Quintet.
We'll stop playing now. We're just going to hang out now.
So first up is the 8-bar Entrada.
Yes. Keys, Entrada, 8 bars, then coffee. And then National Anthem in C.
When do we play Sweet Home Alabama?
Now.
Okay, good. Mike, you got it? Come on.
It's an anthem, man.
So,
What did you just say? It's one of those steps. I don't know what you said. Oh, yeah.
oh. Have you not seen?
I can give him some politician.
No,
No?
no, you can't.
We talking Kelly Savalas?
Actually, kind of see it. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows up in the center. This section straight ahead, there's a lady with like a green shirt, long sleeve shirt with like some flowers.
Yeah,
This
sure.
is the guy behind
It's
us.
like,
Oh,
okay, it feels all right.
yeah, he's got a
What
gun.
happened to it? It's like, no, it doesn't.
And when he came down the steps,
Oh, he buffed that thing to a high gloss, didn't he?
right?
only ball machine.
Exactly.
Waxed it.
All right, here we go.
Please welcome the LEEDs School of Business undergraduate class of 2025. Please join me in welcoming the LEEDs School of Business faculty.
Good evening, everyone. You may be seated. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the newest Leeds School of Business graduates and their achievements. My name is Kelly Stevens, and in addition to serving as the Leeds Executive Director for Undergraduate Programs, I also have the distinct honor of being today's Master of Ceremonies. I will begin with our land acknowledgement. The University of Colorado Boulder, Colorado's flagship university, honors and recognizes the many contributions of Indigenous peoples in our state. CU Boulder acknowledges that it is located on the traditional territories and ancestral homelands of the Cheyenne, Arapaho, Ute, and many other Native American nations. Their forced removal from these territories has caused devastating and lasting impacts. While the University of Colorado Boulder can never undo or rectify the devastation wrought on Indigenous peoples, we commit to improving and enhancing engagement with Indigenous peoples and issues locally and globally. We will do this by recognizing and amplifying the voices of Indigenous CU Boulder students, staff, and faculty and their work, educating, conducting research, supporting student success, and integrating Indigenous knowledge, consulting, engaging, and working collaboratively with tribal nations to enhance our ability to provide access and culturally sensitive support, and to recruit, retain, and graduate Native American students in a climate that is inclusive and respectful. Now, please rise in honor of our national anthem, performed by Boulder Brass, a distinguished quintet founded in 1993 and known nationally for their artistry and precision, with deep roots in both performance and music education. Thank you for that wonderful performance by Boulder Brass musicians, Don Kramer, Mike Henst, John McGuire, Bill Stanley, and Mike Dunn. I would now like to introduce the Tandeen Restandi Endowed Dean of the Leeds School of Business, Vijay Khatri.
Thank you so much, Kelly, and what a wonderful performance by Boulder Brass. I'm going to go off script for 1 second. Before I go back to script, I want to really give a big shout out to one person whose birthday it is today, and that is Kelly Stevens. Could you join me in wishing her happy birthday? Greetings, graduates. On behalf of alumni, faculty, and staff in Leeds School of Business, I would like to congratulate you for achieving this important milestone in your educational and professional careers. This is truly a moment to celebrate. To the parents, families, and supporters, thank you. Every graduate here today stands on the foundation built by your love, encouragement, and sacrifice. Graduates, please join me in giving them a round of applause, but hold on for a sec. Please stand up, look at your family, friends, and I want you to give as big of a shout out as you can. All right, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. The mission of the LEEDs School of Business is to positively transform the future of global business by inspiring and educating next generation of business leaders and in creating impactful knowledge. As you've experienced, we do this by, 1, delivering immersive, holistic education, pairing cutting-edge classroom work with diverse experiential and career opportunities that show you where to look but don't tell you what to see. 2, pursuing multifaceted innovation, celebrating both deep disciplinary advances and intentional interdisciplinary breakthroughs. 3, developing leaders grounded in core values who lead with integrity, purpose, and a lasting sense of impact. As Sheryl Sandberg famously put it, leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that that impact lasts in your absence. Finally, we cultivate vibrant ecosystems, interconnected communities within LEEDs and across our broader networks that support collaboration and lifetime growth. While our keynote speaker, Shannon Sisler, will soon be sharing her personal insights for your professional journey, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on our final theme, the LEEDs and CU Boulder communities. Our university story began with a modest first commencement with just 6 graduates in the Old Main in June of 1882, and gained voice when President George Nolan told the class of 1935 that a university is not the campus, buildings, faculties, or students at any one time, but the sum of all who came into and go forth from her walls and who carry her spirit. That spirit is alive in each of us today. Together, LEEDs and CU Boulder form a single, vibrant ecosystem, one in which we support one another and strive collectively to enrich the world we share. As you join our alumni family, please stay connected. Your energy, enthusiasm, and curiosity inspires us, and we look forward to celebrating the impact you'll make throughout your careers. You will always be part of this university, and we know you'll make us proud every single day as the newest class of Forever Buffs. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Dean Cautry. An important part of LEEDs commencement tradition is the recognition of an outstanding member of our faculty with the Joseph L. Frascona Teaching Excellence Award. This award is presented to one faculty member annually by the Falkenberg family to honor Dr. Frascona, and is the highest teaching honor at the LEEDs School of Business. I would like to begin by recognizing last year's winner of the Frascona Award, Professor Henry Lorien, who carried our ceremonial mace in today's procession. Please join me in welcoming Henry Lorien to the stage to present this year's award.
Thank you, Kelly. On behalf of this year's selection committee, I'm honored to introduce the 2025 Frascona Teaching Excellence Award winner, Lev Sentkirai. Professor Sentkirai was chosen for the Frascona Award because of his deep dedication to student growth, both academically and personally. Students praise his ability to challenge and inspire them, his commitment to mentorship, and the compassionate, supportive environment he fosters in and out of the classroom. His teaching leaves a lasting impact on students' understanding of business and sustainability. Professor Sentkirai, please join me on the stage to accept your award.
Congratulations, Lev. Our final faculty award is the Balkan and Barnow Endowed Innovative Teaching Award. This award recognizes a member of the LEEDs faculty who has developed and deployed innovative teaching practices in the classroom. This year's winner is Professor Matthew Brady. Professor Brady is a member of the LEEDs Division of Organizational Leadership and Information Analytics. He is recognized for his outstanding work that integrates AI agents into his courses. His innovations allow students to personalize their education, learning to work as citizen developers to improve user access and build automation for tomorrow's societies. We will present the award to Matthew at the graduate program ceremony tomorrow. Please join me in congratulating Professor Brady. We will now recognize the award winners in the graduating class for students with an emphasis in accounting and finance. Awardees with an emphasis in business analytics, management and entrepreneurship, marketing, and real estate were recognized in this afternoon's undergraduate ceremony. If you were notified that you are receiving an award today, please make your way to the stage now. When I call your name, please join me on stage to be recognized. I'd like to invite Terry Walters, Assistant Teaching Professor of the Social Responsibility and Sustainability Division, to the podium to help present the next award. Each year at graduation, we honor 2 LEED students who have the highest and second highest GPA in their class with the Academic Excellence and Academic Achievement Awards, respectively. The Academic Achievement Award was presented to a management graduate earlier today. The recipient of the Academic Excellence Award is Sloan Hurley. In addition to completing areas of emphasis in both finance and management with a track in social responsibility and sustainability, Sloan also completed a certificate in social responsibility and ethics, and interned with Too Good to Go and the Colorado Grain Chain. I'm pleased to share that Sloan is also the winner of the Social Responsibility and Sustainability Division Award. After graduation, she plans to take a year abroad where she will be living and working on various ranches and farms throughout the world, getting hands-on experience in sustainable agriculture and circular economy projects. After her year abroad, she hopes to move back to the Mountain West and work in creating a more equitable and sustainable food systems. Congratulations, Sloan. The Undergraduate Impact Award is presented by Dean Cottrey on behalf of the LEED student government. This award embodies the core values of integrity, inclusion, academic excellence, community, and forethought. It is my pleasure to announce the Undergraduate Impact Award to Michelle Ohm. Michelle has been involved in LEED student government, CU student government, Multicultural Business Student Association, Diverse Scholars Program, Asian Unity, Korean American Student Association, and KVCU Radio 1190 volunteer. After graduation, she plans on going to law school. Congratulations, Michelle. We also have 2 awards to present from academic divisions that recognize their most outstanding graduates. The winner of the Accounting Division Outstanding Student Award is Yana Pekelkis. Yana completed an internship through the London Finance Seminar Program, where she interned at De Facto Communication as a public relations intern. After graduation, she plans to move abroad to pursue a master's in finance. Yana is not able to join us in person today, but please join me in congratulating her for these achievements. Next, I'd like to invite Professor Ed Van Wessep, Chair of the Finance Division, to present the final student award. The winner of the Finance Division Outstanding Student Award is Kelly Michelle Bondurant. Kelly completed a music minor alongside her dual emphasis in finance and accounting, and interned as a middle market banking and specialized industries summer analyst at JP Morgan and Cabin Capital. She plans to start her full-time analyst position in the middle market banking and specialized industries program at JP Morgan Chase & Company. Congratulations, Kelly. And congratulations to all of the student award winners. We will now recognize the graduating members of the prestigious Beta Gamma Sigma Honor Society. I'd like to invite Richard Wobekind, Associate Dean for Business and Government Relations and Chapter President of the LEEDs Beta Gamma Sigma Society, to present these honors.
Membership in Beta Gamma Sigma is the highest recognition a student in business can receive in a school accredited by the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business. Only students ranked in the top 10% of their undergraduate class are eligible for membership. What's more, only the top 5% of business schools worldwide have Beta Gamma Sigma chapters. Therefore, membership is a significant testament to a student's aptitude, leadership, and professionalism. Members in this class, would you please rise? You may be seated. Congratulations to all of our award winners.
Now I'm delighted to introduce our keynote speaker, Shannon Sisler. As a CU alumna, Shannon is a progressive leader with a successful track record building, leading, and transforming well-known global organizations across multiple industries. Currently, Shannon is the Executive Vice President and Chief People Officer at Crocs, Inc., a leading global footwear company. During her tenure, she has played a critical leadership role in the turnaround of Crocs since 2017, and in the recent acquisition of Hey Dude. During her career, Shannon has held meaningful roles in human resources, transformation, consulting, IT, finance, and sustainability in organizations including Western Union, DaVita, Janus Capital Group, Level 3 Communications, and Accenture. Shannon earned a bachelor's degree in finance from the University of Colorado Boulder, and later an MBA from the University of Denver. Passionate about promoting education and advancing women and girls, Shannon has served in leadership roles for Girl Scouts of Colorado, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, the LEED School of Business, and the CU Boulder Center for Leadership. She enjoys global travel, personally and professionally, and has visited over 75 countries to date, and spending time with her husband and 3 children in the Colorado mountains. Please join me in welcoming Shannon Sisler to the podium.
All right. Well, hello, class of 2025. I'm so excited to spend time with you tonight. I'm thrilled to be here to celebrate your milestone. And ironically, I was sitting here 30 years ago this month. So it's extra special for me to be here today with my husband, Corey, who's also a 2-time LEEDs graduate. So we're excited to be here to share your celebration. In reflection of my 30 years since I left LEEDs, I want to share 3 key insights that have served me well, one for each decade. Insight number 1, sit up and act like a big kid. Let's see if you do it. Sit up, act like a big kid. As an only child at events, I often found myself at the adult table. I typically didn't know what to say, and I really wasn't interested in what was going on. I can remember very clearly my mom leaning over with her perfectly manicured nail. She would run it up my back with her lovely southern smile, and she would look at me and say, sit up and act like a big kid. In turn, I would put my shoulders back, my head up, and I would be expected to engage in conversation. Little did I know how well that would serve me in the future. I can't tell you how many times I find myself sitting in tough meetings, difficult situations, and I have to say to myself, Shannon, sit up and act like a big kid. It's amazing when you do that, the impact you can make. Many of you are going to be walking into brand new rooms, either virtually or in person, and it's important that you sit up and act like a big kid, even when you feel like an imposter, which I guarantee you will at some moment. Remember, if you're in the room, you are meant to be there. And you should use that experience as an opportunity to make a meaningful, positive impact. Insight number 2, put a hand forward and give a hand back. As I've grown over the years, I have come to realize the importance of forming relationships with coaches and mentors, both personally and professionally. I can't tell you the number of times that I've taken on new responsibilities and thought to myself, oh my goodness, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, and how on earth am I going to be successful? During those moments, I have sought out individuals to help coach me, ask me difficult questions, or just be a sounding board, and it has literally been a lifesaver. As all of you move on to your next chapter, you will find yourself needing support, and that's okay. It's actually imperative that you build a network of people that can support your journey. P.S. There are thousands of CU alumni that would love to help you. You just have to ask. With that said, if you benefit from putting a hand forward, you also have a responsibility to give a hand back and support those coming behind you on their journeys. You will find that you will learn just as much from your mentees as they learn from you. So with your newly designated CU alum status, pretty exciting, we look forward to you staying involved and supporting the next generation. Finally, my last insight is come as you are. When I joined Crocs 8 years ago, I remember thinking our mantra, come as you are, was so intriguing. Did I actually know how to do that? I had spent many years in a corporate setting, focused on my should-do list. I should do this, I should say that, I should wear this, I should get this job, I should get promoted by this date. My list went on and on and on. In reality, society had should all over me for many years. My dad has always told me, Shannon, just do what feels good. For a long time, I don't think I understood what that really meant, probably because I was too focused on my should-do list. I think I probably rolled my eyes and thought to myself, yeah, Dad, easier said than done. I have bills to pay. However, over the years at Crocs, I have learned that come as you are is really an invitation to be your authentic self. When I started to really embrace focusing on my strengths and being my authentic self, I began to really enjoy what I was doing. And as it turns out, the good news is that we're all better at doing what we truly enjoy. So you might as well start now. In my role as Chief People Officer at Crocs, and I did wear the blinged out Swarovski crystal Crocs for you all tonight, so just to make sure I'm a brand ambassador, I interview people all the time for so many different roles for Crocs and Hey Dude. And there is one question that I ask every candidate, and that question is, what is your superpower? You would be surprised how many people struggle with their answer. So today, I want you to reflect, what is your superpower? More importantly, how can you build a life around your strengths and interests? To wrap up, graduates, I want to ask each of you to grab your superpower cape, put your head up, your shoulders back, sit up, and act like a big kid. Make sure to put a hand forward, give a hand back, and finally, be brave and come as you are. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go Buffs!
Thank you, Shannon, for sharing your experiences and thoughtful insights. We really appreciate you being here to celebrate this occasion with the class of 2025. And now we will present the graduates receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Will the marshals please conduct the candidates to the stage? This is the best and most important part of the ceremony, the part where each one of you will walk across the stage. You had plenty of teamwork in your LEEDs classes, but ultimately you each individually earned your degree. To recognize that, we will announce each name and you will cross the stage one at a time. Graduates, families, and guests, please stay until all names are read. Graduates, return to your seats after we celebrate you and stay seated until we have recognized all of your classmates. Professional photographers will take pictures of each graduate with their diploma cover as they walk across the stage. These photos will be available for purchase, and students will receive an email after the event with instructions.
Musad Al-Katan. Hannah Marie Campbell.
Sheikha Fahad Al-Banai.
Jackson Riley Combs.
Rudolph Raymond Alboris III.
Kelly Michelle Bondurant.
Skylar James Ahern.
Elias William Anderson.
Aiden Joseph Ayat.
Ryan Jones.
Hunter Biggs.
Evan Michael de Jesus.
Hayden Black.
Elijah Goldberg.
Lauren May Campbell.
Carter Julian Bollart.
Ian Davis Carter.
Richard Blake Burdan.
Mateo Kacha.
Parker Thomas Boras.
Cooper Kin A.
Ethan Alexander Mendelsberg.
Thomas Sellers.
Dennis Matthew Barrage Jr.
Matthew Stratton Brousseau.
Quentin Christopher Jeck.
Matthew David Asen.
Kyle R. Muckle.
Samuel Gage Browner.
Anna Camille Clausey.
Mason Charles Bell.
Iman Adil.
Blake Ryan Bishop.
Wesley Ray Abramson.
Nathan Brown.
Jacob Andrew Baker.
Tyler Don Hayashi.
Samuel Joseph Billman.
Riley William Goings.
Peyton Elizabeth Breer.
Mario Francis Everett.
Sarah Cantor.
Haley Michelle Baldwin.
Michael Scott de Guzman.
Crystal Baruman Alvarado.
Natalie C. Hayward.
Mary Esther Bergstrom.
Alexis Michelle Sanchez.
Jack William Canning.
Charlotte Eleanor Cousins.
Jaden Carr.
Abigail Julianne Courtney.
Demery Elizabeth Petrie.
Ethan Blaine Bester.
Reagan Joe Topping.
Ethan Cole Dunham.
Maxwell Victor Potterton.
Ethan Brecky Benedict.
Anders Christian Kearney.
Petrus Bierman.
Brock Robert Topping.
Tarek Yusuf Alessa.
Aiden Robert Lathrop.
Tanner Terrell.
Graham Robert Hopkins.
Alyssa Bullock.
Zachary James Brunson.
Michelle Yelin Om.
Allison Blessing.
Henry La Huyn.
Marley Hunter Voss.
Ian Liao.
Douglas William Dubell.
Tommy No.
Alexander Joseph Cintron.
Jack Edward Harris.
Noah DiBiase.
Tom Crute.
Camden Matheson Dempsey.
Alexander George Bodge.
Cooper Harbuck.
Robert Wiesner.
Benjamin Jones.
Joshua Eckert.
Dylan Keon Westman.
Lucas Jerome Engelby.
Irie Natasha Saro Tadano.
Austin Matthew Carter.
Sabrina Leanna Pennington.
Ashley Grace Harvey.
Taylor Marie Vos.
Jessica Morgan Brassey.
Do you want the A? Alyssa Pantaliva.
Ben Farrar.
Nancy Deng.
Chad Christian Butler.
Avery Elizabeth Blackman.
Jack Doran Dietz.
Gabriella Carolyn Hazlett.
Declan Doherty.
Elizabeth Grace Craddock.
Aidan Quinn Flanagan.
Mahima Garung.
Ruth Drost.
Natasha Kristen Cardona.
Oliver Bennett Chappell.
Jacqueline Grace Lampersky.
Barrett Drew Smith.
Jack Thomas Royster.
John Thomas Dickerson.
Elliot Thomas Dietrich.
Davis Elliott Evans.
Do you want the P? Tyler P. Cook.
Alexandra Marie Lengel.
Michael Anthony Ifanti.
Stephanie First.
Joshua Epperson.
Aiden Elmer.
Luke Medicat Dow.
Nathaniel Patrick Warren.
Robert James Woolwine.
Jacob Michael Gastwort.
Samuel Aranda.
Parker Jones.
Jacob Matthew Hughes.
Thomas Sandhouse.
Lucas Samuel Wenninger.
Jagger Douglas Fugate.
Austin Manning Dickey.
Ava Francis Duke Martin.
Anne Victoria Hickox.
Ashton John Giltonan.
Matthew Yoshito Whitmer.
Sky Reinbold Cornell.
Dylan James Carr.
Ethan Linnenberger.
Casey Abigail Roofer.
Ryan Kinnick Hilty.
Arabella Blue Galbo.
Ian Charles Keller.
Henry Alexander Martin.
Thomas Anthony Jacob Dack.
Tyler Lee Nakos.
Edward John Maxfield.
Lucas Cutter.
Unice Contreras Chavez.
Silas Anthony Snyder.
Luis Gerardo Borrego Jimenez.
Trent Richard Hesselman.
Ethan Cameron Clark.
John Peter O'Hara.
Jack Thomas Chamberlain.
Jacob Harrison Swan.
Carter Martin Ace.
Tyler Thomas Bianchi.
John Thomas Domich.
Shay Mary Yendrick.
Kyle Edward Nowak.
J.J. Johnson.
Spencer Thomas Weeks.
Luke Armstrong Culbertson.
Jeffrey Allen Cooper Jr.
Andor Toth.
Jacob Andrew Topalian.
Grant Lanning.
William Paul Henry.
Andrew Flores.
Patrick Devon Carroll.
Eli Jacob Hoppenfeld.
Henry Owen Givens.
Dario V. Cara.
Zachary Joseph Mish.
Jackson Cole Carlson.
Ty Holden Shellick.
Keelan Russell Bain.
Daniel Corraldi Anda.
Matthew Cornelius Falvey.
Gabriel de Oliveira.
Penelope Cup.
Ryan Eisel.
Charlotte Gunther.
Jinka Fong.
Evan Melick.
James Ray Diamond.
Michael Austin Busone.
Jared Matthew Ebedes.
Emily Shovelin Rudnick.
Cole Hetnarski.
Libby Heron.
Robert Allen Welch.
Lucy Warner Kubas.
Diane Elizabeth Ainley.
Georgia Dawn Barber.
Wynn Reynolds.
Claire Emily DeRamio.
Stanley Edwin Stone.
Anna Grace Butler.
John Harrell.
Jack Thomas Becker.
Ryan Francis Kane.
Cyrus Marshall Park.
Maggie Murphy Pacey.
William Hanson Newkirk.
Anna Denise Longval.
Catherine Jane McCoy.
Matthew Dwayne Rydell.
Tess Morgan Creer.
Bo Michael McGinnis.
Nicholas Patrick Johnson.
William James Barnaki.
Bryce Chapman Boogie.
Zachary James Taylor.
Paul James Royer.
Chayadol Sundarapara.
Jack Vaname Emery.
Theodore Joseph Delaney.
Alan Tang.
Matthew Anthony Linderman.
Augustus Hawk Hamor.
Yotam Nassim.
Keaton Cobb Miller.
Ava Claire Mells.
Anthony Nicholas Iridosa.
Savannah Rain Montoya.
Jace Matthew Hollern.
Isabella Michelle Anderson.
Matthew Vigliotta.
Amy Claire Denina.
Mark Acton Yates.
Olivia Grace Brower.
Jack Alexander Hunter Thompson.
Daniel Patrick DiPengrazio.
Cole Thomas Gideon.
Connor Powell.
Ryan W. Jacobs.
Aiden Parsons Jockman.
Adam Corwin Chugtai.
Aiden Owen Christensen.
Daira Michelle Gallegos.
Connor John Francis.
Maximus Hobbs Brown.
Andrew Hart Gelfand.
Kristen Lisa Kane Ferber.
Marley Michelle Gementi.
Megan Delaney Kasperi.
Jacob Preston Rader.
Brandon Alexander Chung.
Daniel Richard Erger.
Annabella Victoria Areola.
Evan Leon Berg.
Marcus James Popoff.
John Liam McGannon.
Isaac William Arney.
Weston Stanley Wolkoff.
Lainey Ray Horton.
Nathaniel Edward Santiago.
Olivia Pia Schmitz.
Jack Rich.
Kennedy Shea Myers.
William Irish Harrigan.
John Joseph Stevenson.
Ronick Hernandez.
Hunter Quaid Robertson.
James Andrew Faudel.
John Augustine Gonzalez.
William Robert Gotzel.
Connor Albert Dunn.
Ryan David Miller French.
Jake Copeland.
Robert James Hallmark.
Martin Garcia Huidobro.
Camden Greer Grover.
Matthew Carl Sega.
Bjorn Avend Hansen.
Lily Haven Arasaratnam.
Adam Patrick Fuller.
Jacob Timothy Hatton.
Madison LaSalle.
Nicholas Guild.
Kylie Sunderland Hill.
Jasmine Febela Sanchez.
Maximilian Joseph Coster.
Vaishnavi Gola.
Luke Joseph Filion.
Astha Adhikari.
Ethan Alexander Levy.
Jenna Nicole Gray.
Ethan Michael Stavanis.
Lillian Virginia Ascamilla.
Quentin Owis.
Declan Gerard Fassig.
Landon Bradley Natris.
Oliver Francis Gibbons.
Taylor Marie Newman.
Nicholas Anthony Fox.
Kaysen Chapman Bowler.
Camden Fisco. Gabriela Granda Fox.
Connor John Chesson.
Emily Emil Guchtarova.
Devin Christopher Ingram.
Amelia Rose Henning.
Alec Marcus Umutian.
Stephen Matthew Grams.
Kyle David Coates.
Jacob Robert Heavers.
Drew Cook McConaughey Sr.,
Eric Miguel Guerrero,
Samuel Ulysses Bailey,
Mazin Mohammed Hamid,
Owen Albert,
Natnael Johannes Solomon,
Ryan Lawrence Martin,
Nahom Fesacion,
Max Joseph Labosco,
Elijah Vance Holden,
Dylan James Husney,
Julia Grossman,
Louis Nathaniel Grimaldo,
Jaden Shepard Fisher,
Nikolai Traver Heffernan,
Christian John Tyler Fifield,
Atticus Foster Loop,
William Sidney Gunnis,
Isaiah Gabriel Kozinski,
Jacob S. Hepala,
Matthew Paul Leckie,
Brooke Alexis Rader,
Jackson James Morisi,
Kendall Lowen Reed,
Trevin Ryan Reinders,
Sloan Patrice Hurley,
Donovan James Pierce,
Caden Benjamin Law,
Trevor John Horn,
Emily Patricia Cruz,
Kendall Sue Hudson,
Skylar Forrest Houston,
Lucas Michael Castillo,
Alex James Humphrey,
Aiden Patrick Brandt,
Brian Bright Cals Lamptey,
Nick Singhal,
Devin Michael Hayes,
Connor Matthew Byrne,
Benjamin Godomsky,
Luis Antonio Rubio,
Harrison Minor,
Carson Luke Pennell,
Carter Shepard Knowles Jr.,
Christopher McKee Smith,
Cale Alexander Sweden,
Griffin William Myers,
Ethan Brent Plummer,
Kyle Alexander Jensen,
Isaac Peter Frankel,
Jason Charles Randmere,
Melissa Hernandez Rodriguez,
Tyler Donovan Yeager,
Jack Schindler,
Kyle G. Lindsay,
Gabriel Najera Romero,
Connor Alexander McGurk,
William Reed Watkins,
Robert William Tindley Nierick,
Harrison Martin Simbala,
Niall Thomas Keynes,
Ting Lin,
Luke Isaiah Carbach,
Delaney Kate Stephen,
Bodie William Klepper,
Braden Michael Colwell,
William Cole Osborne,
Edward Richard Reynolds,
Savannah Nicole Turpin,
Jeffrey Dale Rosmerick,
Lily Mae Platzer,
Grayson Charles Kwan,
Sophia Hipsher,
Colin Mason George Lindquist,
Eugene Michael Macias Jr.,
Ian Ladd McGrath,
Mohsen Husseini,
Oliver Beckham Cassis,
Drew Ryan Madiag.
James Alec Johnson.
Logan Malone.
Matthew Michael Hurst.
Alvin Long.
Talia Marie Lombardi.
Cooper Victor Wilson.
Safia Mohammed Obidat.
Jack Thomas Novak.
Clayton Lord Jambor.
James Peacock Draddy.
Samuel James Lebrec.
Carter Ross Barron.
Cole Thomas Vakauterin.
Dante Dino.
Amy May O'Hanley.
Becker Robert Dienst.
Matthew Ellie Ezer.
Owen Hunter Lindsay.
Mark Andrew Hudgens.
John Laverty Iristorza.
Aiden Vincent Young.
Cameron Jamshid Payman.
Aiden Robert Gosnell.
Jake Michael Schneider.
Joshua Timothy Becker.
Owen Stewart McFarlane.
Ethan David Cobb.
Riley Hayden Bear.
Aditya Malhotra.
Spencer Ryan Uppel.
Todd Christopher Elkins.
Rafe Koch.
Michael Sebastian Tornquist.
Aiden Christopher Lentz.
Jillian Lena Griffin.
Jack William Sheehan.
Peter Allen Hawkins.
Aiden Michael Patterson.
Dylan James Colbrenner.
Ryan H. Mormon.
Connor Lambrecht.
Lauren Ann Kraus.
Drew Tyler Lines.
Haley Elizabeth Neely.
Trevor Thomas Kirking.
Jesse Olivia Silkowitz.
Stuart Edward Lidberg.
Catalina Maria Colon.
Anne Catherine Coffey.
Emma James Pollock.
Crystal Della Torre.
Alexia P. Montalvo.
Jenna Lynn Reeves.
Christina Ann Weber.
Lena Rose Forbes.
Kayla May Sharpetta.
Ethan Mark Street.
John Murphy.
Roberto Luis Berkowitz.
Alice Josephine Tassineri.
Joseph Samuel Georgiak.
Deirdre Mary James.
Thomas Kent Landmark.
Isabella Michelle Sessa.
Jack Milligan.
Brinley Marie Ripple.
Cameron Mitchell Ives.
Sydney Lee Tyler.
Matthew Thomas Fagan.
Olivia Grace Vanzi.
Peter Cushing Rogers.
Jack Phillips.
Peyton Michael Purcell.
Isaac Silverman.
Alexandros Konstantin Kekriotis.
Sylvie Mae Newman.
Amber Weber.
Emily Elizabeth Now.
Madi Potts.
Catherine Lynn Stern.
Ian Kenneth Ross.
John Thomas Marks.
Cameron Daniel Adams.
Alexander Zimmett.
William Brady Titus.
Madeline Annalise Shea.
Lars Jack Lundberg.
Mireya Martha Renneker.
Magdalena Latek.
Elia Zara Rosvi.
Corey Aaron London.
Grace Alexandra Seifert.
John Luke St. John.
Kristen Lorraine Graham.
Sarah J. Rigo.
Krish Naik.
Alden Lehman Wade.
McKenna Joe Weiner.
Cassidy Ann Moore.
Marguerite Sterling Little.
Lily Bingfan Lee.
Fernando Perez Nevarez.
Richard Jung Lee.
Bianca Guadalupe Mendoza.
Troy Guifre.
Natalie Milani Ray.
Thomas Patrick Stauder.
Jordan Danielle Miller.
Stephen Thomas Hulsabosh.
Julia Marie McCutcheon.
Stephen Eric Cousins.
Aiden Ryan Sadri.
Zachary G. Rigoschrag.
Luke Thomas Moy.
Jonah Browning Duran.
Abigail Peach.
Charles Dean Drahomareki.
Donovan James Sebastiani.
Christo Patrick Jewett.
Cade Roth.
Matt Henry Rinke.
Cole Shane.
Aiden Michael Turetsky.
Cooper Dean Wygant.
Aaron Paul Vatican.
Evan Michael Rayset.
Aiden Jacob Silverman.
Declan A. Seymour.
Perry Jason McCord.
Anushka Nerant Putambecker.
Joshua Baint Ulig. Samuel Madsen Martinez.
Karen Michelle Reyes Garcia.
Jack Aiden Maniatis.
Austin Michael Rupp.
Tate Jeffrey Musgrove.
Isaac Nicholas Simon.
Simon A. Sium.
Nestor Torres.
Quinn Lin.
Krishna Shenoy.
Ethan Andrew Fish.
Nicholas Jeffrey Sievers.
Kyla Nishibayashi.
Daniel Lawrence Wynn.
Cadence Mackenzie Hurt.
Nicholas Jacob Sands.
Benjamin Zachary Lowry.
Caden Strosheim.
Noah James Schweitzer.
Alexander Cole Sturbis.
Dylan Wayne Lopez.
Alexander J. Swartz.
Owen Gregory Silk.
Jesse Melia Sorayakov.
Alexi Millette.
Sydney Ava Spindler.
James Musara.
Johnny Vu.
Aaron Daniel Penn.
Maxwell Taylor.
Cameron James Olitsky.
Julia Marie Thayer.
Rachel Claire Warren.
Aiden Woodring.
Amruta Jeetan Kelshikar.
Alexander James Tapia.
Trisha Tiagi.
Andrew Younger.
Brendan Ryan Coney.
Jack Wadsworth.
James Lindberg.
Hayden,
Kapelka.
Hayden William Zener.
Aiden Patrick Finnegan Flynn.
Jack Augustus Seibert.
Gabriel Ellis Munter.
Cole Martin Sheltra.
Jack Grayson McLean.
Caden Austin Perkins.
Quinn Edward Pertle.
Nicholas Armand Giannotti.
Andrew Plager.
Trey Stabinski.
V. Tao Nguyen.
John Joseph Ranieri III.
Trevor Ryan Woods.
Jacob Thomas Berger.
Frederick Eisenbeis.
Thomas Harvey Carmen Burton.
Taylor Nadine Simpson.
Anthony Paul Amagon III.
Jack Reich.
Cameron Ichiro Tereshita Prince.
Gabrielle Elizabeth Marciniak.
Finn Daniel Roth.
Sophia Rivera.
Ethan Michael Ranney.
Emmy Gloria Jean O'Mara.
William Tyson Rabishaw.
Jack Maxwell Wiley.
Ashton Olivia Rivas.
Abimael Santos.
Randy Soteja.
J.C. Wall.
Davis Tsai.
Cole Norman Rosevere.
Patricio Varela.
John Emmanuel Schoen.
Hannah Nicole Sanabek.
Javier Saini.
Yuri Adrian Villavicencio Quiseno.
Ethan Melman Traplitsky.
Kelsey Lynn Russell.
Adam Joseph Weiss.
Preston Robert Wright.
Jack Kerry Tarman.
Lauren Morrison Watts McCabe.
Lucas Jasper Swan Zagroski.
Nari Kachachurian.
Louisa Marie Wenkelman. Brenna D. Stewart. William Joseph Skoletsky.
We did it. The last one.
And last but not least, Annabelle Eve Zwolfer. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations!
give all of our graduates another round of applause. As we approach the close of our ceremony, I'd like to leave you with a cherished part of our CU history, the Norland Charge. The Norland Charge serves as a long-held commencement tradition, named for Dr. George Norland, who served as university president from 1919 to 1939. Since 1935, the Norland Charge has been read at every CU commencement. I share this charge with all of you today. You are now certified to the world at large as alumni of the university. She is your kindly mother, and you her cherished children. This exercise denotes not your severance from her, but your union with her. Commencement does not mean, as many wrongly think, the breaking of ties and the beginning of life apart. Rather, it marks your initiation into the fullest sense, into the fellowship of the university, as bearers of her torch, as centers of her influence, as promoters of her spirit. The university is not the campus, not the buildings on campus, not the faculties, not the students of any one time, not one of these or all of them. The university consists of all who come into and go forth from her halls, who are touched by her influence and who carry on her spirit. Wherever you go, the university goes with you. Wherever you are at work, there is the university at work. What the university proposes to be, and what it must always strive to be, is represented on its seal, which is stamped on your diplomas, a lamp in the hands of youth. If its light shines not in you and from you, how great is its darkness? But if it shines in you today and in the thousands before you, who can measure its power? With hope and faith, I welcome you into the fellowship. I bid you farewell only in the sense that I pray you may fare well. You go forth, but not from us. We remain, but not severed from you. God go with you and be with you and us. As we conclude today's ceremony, please allow the faculty and students to process and exit the floor first. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. Graduates, you may now stand and move your tassel from right to left. Family and friends, please join me in congratulating the LEEDs class of 2025.